Welcome to this May 30th, 2026 YouTube live stream. Coming to you from the War Room, straight from the underground. I'm your host, Justin Mack, here at McDermott Media, here on the Freedom Podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We've got a big show for you today, another big show today. So thankful, so grateful for each and every one of you. I salute all you patriots. I salute all you freedom fighters standing on the right side of history. Stand up, stand by. We're talking auditor mogging cops. We're talking officer fired. Plus, ICE protest live. Smash that like tab. Consider becoming a member. Join in here. The Team One Army here at Freedom News now. Get those extra perks. Learn how to grow your YouTube channel over 1,000 subscribers. Do it the right way. Let's dive right into it. We're talking auditor mogging cops. You got these 1A auditors, citizen journalists, cop watchers, been mogging cops for years. Police officers have to resort to all their multiple weapon systems on their person, ultimately to their Second Amendment. They go to anything to silence auditors who are mogging them, completely mogging them. Where is it? Where is it? Dearborn Police Department gets mogged by First Amendment auditor after patting themselves on the back, celebrating the fact that they have new AI-powered body cameras that support over 56 different foreign languages. So this Dearborn Police Department can continue to aiding and abetting, harboring and concealing foreigners from Iraq, from Afghanistan, from Iran, from Somalia, from the most dangerous parts of the Middle East. Dearborn Police Department targets First Amendment auditors for exposing them aiding and abetting, harboring and concealing the foreign invasion in Michigan. This has got to stop. What happened to, if you see foreigners out speaking anything other than English, you see someone out speaking Mexican, you see some Indians out speaking dirt, 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 dirt. You need to get on the phone and call 911. Get Officer Mohammed, get Officer Singh out there to arrest his family members. You think that's going to happen? Take it from someone who's been arrested for reporting mass migration, illegal migration. How many times have I been arrested for calling 911? Well, not for calling 911, but for reporting illegals. Cops show up, they want to arrest you for reporting illegals. The police target you, the American citizen. It's not just the UK. It's not just Henry Nowak in the UK. I'm sure y'all, unless you've been living under a rock, you know what's been going on with Henry Nowak. Police officers in the UK just let him bleed out and die. Said he couldn't breathe. A white Christian kid, college kid, got ended by an Indian, by a sheik, by a foreigner. And then they lied, said the white kid was being racist. So all the police care about was, oh, he was being racist. So they slapped the cuffs on this Henry Nowak as he was bleeding out on the street. Same things happen in America. It's no different in America with these police officers arresting the Native Americans, Blackman Leone cops, Jackson City cops, county sheriff arresting the Native American citizen, all the while turning a blind eye, protecting the foreign invaders, the illegal aliens. Well, we'll continue to expose it. That's all we can do, continue to expose these bad cops who don't want to uphold their oath to the Constitution, protect and defend our blood, protect and defend our soil, our Christian rule of law. You know, they want to weaponize. That's why we need to continue to get out there. Auditors need to continue mogging cops. Every chance you get out there mogging cops, profit off it, make money off of it. Don't let any of these trolls out there tell you you're not allowed to make money. You're not allowed to have a profitable business. They're just jealous because they can't do it. They don't got the stones to do it, to get out there and confront and mog these dirty cops. Hit that like tab. It's all about mogging dirty cops. Now, you got to try to support some of the good cops out there. They're few and far between. Few and far between. Your father's police officers, your grandfather's police officers, they're just not there anymore. They're the 1 percentile, less than 1%. All the Michigan cops now, they're all Officer Mohammed, Officer Abdullah, Officer Singh, Officer Sharif, Officer Syed, Officer Gutierrez, Officer Delgado, straight from Venezuela. DEI cops. The city police is packed full of DEI cops. Mexican females, Venezuelan females. They brought in a new police chief, a black guy, Chief Simpson. All he's been hiring seems to be Mexican women, Venezuelan women. DEI hire cops. It's not much different in the other police departments. And now they seem to be pushing on the police departments. The big thing is gay cops, pushing LGBTQ cops in Jackson, Michigan. Like Jason Allison, allegedly super gay cop, one of the gayest cops out there. He's probably heartbroken that the Pride March got canceled in Jackson, Michigan this year. He didn't get to go out there with all his friends and family and participate, protect all the gays so they can go out there and do what they do out in the city park as the police stand by, and gay cops like Jason Allison, gay cops like Michael Krusowitz. I guess at least it takes away a day or so from them aiding and abetting the foreign invasion. Anyway, it's all about auditors continue to mogging these cops. We also got more news. Sheriff lawsuit, officer fired. Jackson County Sheriff Stephen Rand was finally forced out of his position after numerous federal lawsuits. Sheriff Steve Rand fired his gun inside a courthouse. nearly ending his secretary. No charges, no reports made, was completely swept under the rug, made it all just disappear. While standing in front of his secretary's desk in the courthouse, Sheriff Rand accidentally discharged his firearm, nearly ending his secretary, the bullet striking the floor and the wall. Lack of reporting. The event was never officially reported to the department system. The undersheriff confirmed the shooting happened, but stated he only handled it internally with an undocumented verbal reprimand. Where were the city cops at? The city police are the ones that handle all these cases at the courthouse. Anytime there's an incident at the courthouse, it's the city police that handle it. Why didn't the city police handle it? They're too busy arresting First Amendment auditors, citizen journalists, a Native American for reporting on a prosecutor's office, a judicial office ripe with corruption at the Jackson County D12 courthouse. Totally ripe with corruption, and they want to target the Native American, the Christian Native American, for exposing the judicial office, prosecutor's office ripe with corruption. Not the sheriff. They didn't even look into it. They didn't even do a report on it. Not one cop. How many? What do they got? 60 plus cops at the Jackson City Police Department. They've got 60 plus cops at the county sheriff department. Not one of the 120 plus cops could make a report. They all hid it. They all were hiding it. They were all complicit on hiding the corruption of the sheriff, Sheriff Stephen Rand. So then on top of it, once they forced Sheriff Stephen Rand out, now he's got his own company where he teaches CPL classes, how to get your concealed license permit, how to practice safe firearm practices, where he nearly ended his secretary firing a gun off in the courthouse. No charges, no report, no nothing. All the police and entire police departments, both in Jackson, city of Jackson, county of Jackson, both made it all disappear like nothing ever happened. We'll continue to report on it. That's all we can do. Farmer, welcome. I see you in there. Henry Nowak, he's just another citizen. Police sold out for their foreign invaders. This was in the UK. It was in the UK. Police show up. The foreigners cry racism. They arrest a white Christian kid as he lays out bleeding out on the streets. He bled out. The police put him in handcuffs, let him bleed out so they could cater to their foreign invader from India. We just ended this poor Christian boy. Same way in Michigan. All the Michigan cops now, they're all Officer Mohammed's, Officer Abdullah's, Officer Singh, Officer Lee, Officer Sharif. They're all foreign national cops, non-Christian cops. How can non-Christian cops and these non-Christian judges enforce Christian rule of law in America? They can't. It's impossible. We need to continue to fight for, continue to press for all Christian judges, no Judeo judges, no Muslim judges. We need to clean up the judiciary, the 75% that's now been overtaken by feminism, radical activist feminist judges destroying rule of law in America. Radical activist judges like Allison Batestein aiding and abetting, harboring and concealing the illegal invasion in Jackson, Michigan, all the while stripping you of your Second Amendment rights, stripping you of your First Amendment rights, making sure you can't protect and defend yourself when you've got those dozen foreign invaders that just moved in down the road. They got put in there by this radical judge straight from California. Tell me this, how did this California lawyer, this George Soros, how did he plant this California lawyer into a judge position in Jackson, Michigan? How did they put this radical leftist activist judge, Allison Batestein, how did she land in Jackson, Michigan to corrupt this community, to corrupt this town, to rape this town of its resources? I don't know how it happened. I got a good idea how it happened. Rigging. Rigging. Then you run unopposed, then you get placed in a position by the governor who faked her own kidnapping with the FBI. Gretchen Whitmer railroaded these poor Michigan boys. Some of them are still sitting in a prison cell. Many of them were acquitted. Jackson, Michigan is packed full of sub 70 IQs. It's pretty bad in Michigan right now, fully invaded by Afghanis, Iraqis. So yeah, we got ICE protests going on still. We still got all these nursing homes emptying out, protesting the ICE. They want to protest ICE. They want to keep their foreign invaders in their communities. They want to keep their foreign invaders raping their communities, raping their healthcare system, raping their educational system. Talk about completely nuts, completely mentally ill nut jobs. Out in Newark, New Jersey, you've got two citizen journalists out there that are working with the feds. Cam Higbee, he's a federal informant, and Nick Sorter, he's a federal informant. Those are their words. They both posted all over social media. Their channels have really grown. They've gotten really big since they became FBI informants, feeding information to the feds. They're the ones they're proud about it. They're posting all the time about it. Cam Higbee, Nick Sorter, they're posting all the time about how they're feeding information to the feds. They're good little confidential federal informants. Those are their words, not mine. I like what they're out there doing, recording and documenting on the front lines. That's good work. But when they're feeding all their information to the feds, yeah, I don't agree with that. That means you're a federal informant. You're not a citizen journalist anymore. You're a federal informant. Yeah, you got to watch out. Feds infiltrated the 1A auditing community at one time, way back. Cop watchers, 1A auditors, they got infiltrated hard by the feds, trying to provoke you into, committing crimes. They try to instigate you, provoke you, and then they come in and swoop in and stop it like there's some kind of hero. Yeah, don't fall for that. Social media is a hotbed full of feds and bots and foreigners. Seems like most of my people, most of us Christian Native Americans, most of us have been erased and replaced. Not just in the UK, not just Ireland. I've been blowing the whistle on that for over a decade now. How the great replacement is real. Don't believe the fake news media and their lies. The great replacement is real. You're being replaced, being erased and replaced, and it's traitor cops like Jason Allison, traitor cops like Michael Krusowitz, the same type of cops who ended Jesus. If Jesus was around today, these same cops would be ending him again, crucifying him to the cross, just like their ancestors did. Not First Amendment auditors, not cop watchers, not citizen journalists, not YouTube creators. Standing on the right side of history. Stand up, stand by. Protect your blood, protect your soil, protect your Christian identity. It's not just from the foreigners, it's from the police officers that are aiding and abetting, the judges, the prosecutors that continue aiding and abetting while targeting the American citizen. They want to come after Native Americans like myself for failure to pay child support. That's only a white Christian crime. They're not targeting any Jews out there that got a dozen kids for failure to pay child support. They're not targeting any Muslims with 5 wives and a dozen kids for failure to pay child support. They're not out there. Allison Batestein, Judge Batestein, she's not signing any warrants for Dequarius to pay his 7 different babies' mamas off their child support. You think Judge Batestein is signing any warrants for Dequarius to pay his child support to 7 different baby mamas? Don't count on it. Meanwhile, if you're a white Christian Native American, oh, they're going to be hammering you down. They're going to send Officer Muhammad, Officer Singh, Officer Sharif, Officer Delgado straight from Venezuela. She'll be knocking on your door. You better pay that child support, white Christian Native American. You got to pay that child support while your ex-baby's mama's out sleeping around with some big black guy from Somalia or some Mexican from Venezuela or some Iraqi or some Abdullah Singh from India, Mumbai, India. They're collecting all this free money from the government. H-1B, green cards, visa. They'll never have to pay any child support. That's only a Native American Christian crime. What a scam. What a complete scam. Don't fall for it. Brandon, welcome. Yeah, don't fall for that. Women, they just weaponize the court system, weaponize the police against a Christian Native American. You better get out there and read that book called Turner Diaries. It explains it all to you. How the Israelis weaponize all these big foreigners with mass migration into your communities. They turn all these big foreigners from the Congo, all these big super predators, foreigners from Somalia, the Congo, from Africa. They turn them into police officers, turn them into the military, turn them into their new police force, weaponized against the white Christian Native American. And you got the Israelis in the background. Israelis in the background pulling all the strings. It's happening right now. You better read that book and understand It was written many years ago, but there's a lot of truth to it. That's why it's been banned everywhere. That's why you can't find it anywhere. That's why they'll never speak about it. But it's something you need to read. It's a must read if you want to learn about your future in America, the future in the UK. It starts with being overrun by the foreign invaders, and then they take over political office. They take over first in Jackson, Michigan. They're taking over all the gas stations and party stores. Now all the Indians are taking over the clean water stores, the purified water stores. Next, they're in political office. They they run and own all the alcohol stores, the liquor stores are all run by Indians. There's only so many liquor licenses distributed. I don't know how they're all going to foreign Indians, how none of them are going to American citizens, but they don't make any more of them. There's only so many they allow in each city. They all seem to be going to foreign invaders. How is that, Michigan? Department of Licensing, Lara, Licensing and Regulation Agency, Michigan Lara. How's that work out? How are you giving all these liquor licenses to foreign invaders from India? Every single liquor store is owned by a foreigner from India. How's that work? Why aren't any of them from America? I'm thinking it's all about poisoning the stupid goyim, poisoning the Christians with their liquor. The police stand by and let it happen. If you want to blow the whistle on it, the police are weaponized against you, the Native American. It's time for you to do your part. Stand up, stand by. So yeah, we're talking auditors mogging cops. We're talking officer fired, lawsuit, plus ICE protests live on this May 30th, 2026 YouTube live stream. Let's wrap this live stream up with a Bible verse from Psalm 17. Hear just cause, O Lord, attend to my cry. Give ear to my prayer from lips free of deceit. From your presence let my vindication come. Let your eyes behold the right. You have tried my heart. You have twisted me by night. You have tested me, and you will find nothing. I have purpose that my mouth will not transgress with regard to the works of man by the word of your lips. I have avoided the ways of the violent. My steps have held fast to your paths. My feet have not slipped. I call upon you, for you will answer me, O God. Incline your ear to me. Hear my words. Wondrously show your steadfast love, O Savior of those who seek refuge from their adversaries at your right hand. Keep me as the apple of your eye. Hide me in the shadow of your wings from the wicked who do me violence, my deadly enemies who surround me. They close their hearts to pity. With their mouths they speak arrogantly. They have now surrounded our steps. They set their eyes to cast us to the ground. He is like a lion eager to tear. As a young lion lurking in ambush, arise, O Lord, confront him, subdue him, deliver my soul from the wicked by your sword, from men by your hand, O Lord, from men of the world whose portion is in this life. You will fill the womb with treasure. They are satisfied and they leave their abundance. As for me, I shall behold your face in righteousness. When I awake, I shall be satisfied with your likeness. Psalm 17, Christ is King. So thankful, so grateful for each and every one of you joining us here on these YouTube live streams. I salute all you freedom fighters. I salute all you patriots standing on the right side of history. Stand up, stand by. We're the law-abiding heroes. We're the white hats standing on the right side of history. What a great time to be alive. All about auditors mogging cops. It's real easy to do. Get out there mogging cops. Get out there mogging Officer Mohammed. Get out there mogging Officer Singh. Get out there mogging Officer Delgado straight from Venezuela. Smash that like tab, smash that subscribe tab. If you're new here at Freedom News Now, consider a super chat donation. Show your support to the live stream, to the show, the Freedom Podcast. Help show your support for the most censored, the most heavily censored live streamer on social media, the most erased and replaced live streamer on social media. We've been erased and replaced off TikTok since 2021, erased and replaced off many other platforms, erased and replaced out of much of society in Michigan. Thanks to the police, thanks to the judges, thanks to the prosecutors, weaponized against the Christian Native American, determined to erase and replace you, determined to fulfill their great replacement theory. It's not going to happen. All we got is to stand up and fight. Stand up, stand by. That's all we got. There's nothing else left but to rise up and fight, battle, protect your blood, protect your soil, protect your Christian identity, protect your culture from these foreign invaders and their accomplices in those black robes, their accomplices in those prosecutor offices, their accomplices in those police forces, weaponized against the Native American. Like Joshua Austin Hikes from Adrian. He was erased and replaced by the city of Jackson. Smash that like tab, smash that subscribe tab, and that's all for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe for police accountability, civil rights education, YouTube videos, and I'll see you on the next one.